Hi guys, and welcome to this video tutorial. So in today's video tutorial, I want to demonstrate to you guys how to set up Facebook PZ using Google Tag Manager. I know a lot of people on this channel haven't come across this kind of video before, and that is why I want to make it for you guys. And also for those people that will be watching this video and also coming to my channel for the very first time, I want to say a very big thank you to you. And also please ensure to watch the video from the beginning to the end, as I'm going to unleash valuable content about this particular topic that we are going to be discussing today. So that being said, guys, if you want to set up Facebook page using Google Tag Manager, the first thing that you have to do here is to come to your business manager, this interface that you're seeing right now. And then the next thing that you're going to be doing is click on these settings that you are seeing by the bottom left. Once you click on the setting, you just have to allow it to load before you can proceed. So once you click on it, make sure that you are on the right business portfolio, the business portfolio that you want to set up the Facebook page and also you want to use for your campaign too. So once you are on the right business portfolio, that is when you're going to click on these settings that you are seeing here. And once you click on this setting, you have this type of interface here. So I believe that my own interface will be similar to yours, most especially if you follow the same procedure like I am showing you right now. So the next thing that you're going to be doing here is scroll down to where you see data sources. Then you click on the button to see the drop down menu. So on this drop down menu, all you have to do here is look out for data sets. So click on the data sets, and once you click on the data set, you can see the list of pixels that I have on this particular business portfolio. But for the sake of you are creating the Facebook pixel for the first time, all you have to do is to go to the top right where you are seeing add in blue. Then you click on it to create a new pixel. So once you click on it, you have to uncheck this. You see select an existing data set, blah blah blah. All you have to do is to enter a name here. So we can see tutorial data set. Yeah, tutorial data set if. Then click on create. So once you click on create, for now you are done. So just hold on. So now, so this is the new pizza that we just created. So once you create a pizza, the next thing that you're going to be doing is to add someone who is going to be managing the pixel. So for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to add myself to this pixel. So all I have to do here is come to this place where you're seeing assign people. I'm going to go into this assign people, then I'm going to assign myself. I'm going to give myself full control over this particular pixel. Then the next thing that I have to do here is also to add an ad account or to connect an ad account to this pixel that I've just created. So, and if I want to do that, all I have to do is to click on this connect asset. So once I click on connect asset, I'm going to come here, connect asset, business portfolio. There I'm going to connect this first ad account to it. Click on add. So right now I can use this particular pixel on the ad accounts that are connected to it, and also I can manage it too. So once that is done, the next thing that we're going to be doing is where you're seeing this data ID. So I'm going to be copying this data ID. We're going to be copying this data ID. So once you copy the data ID, then the next thing you're going to be doing is to come to a tag manager. So log into your tag manager account, and if you don't have a tag manager account, don't worry, I am going to demonstrate to you guys how to set up tag manager account from scratch. So if you want to do that, all you have to do is to click on create a tag manager, give it a name. Maybe I can just say tutorial tag manager. I can name it tutorial tag manager. Ensure to select your country. I'm in Nigeria, so I'm going to select Nigeria as my country. So let me look up for Nigeria, or yeah, this is Nigeria. Then I'm going to enter my website here. So the website I'm going to use for the sake of this tutorial is my own website. So I'm going to go to Digital Vantage here. I'm going to copy my website from here. I'm going to come here to paste my website. So if you want to paste it, make sure that you put www dot then your website. Then you click on web. You are. I want to believe that you guys already know that this is a website, and that is why we are selecting web. So if it is an app, you either select iOS or Android depending on the app that you want to track. But since this is a website, that is why we are selecting the first option that says web. So once that is selected, all you have to do is to click on create here. So once you click on create, you are going to get a piece of code. But before that, I have to accept the terms and condition. So once I accept the terms and condition, I'm going to get a piece of code which I'm going to embed on my website, and I'm going to show you guys how to do everything very fast. So now this code, I am going to this install Google Tag Manager. So this particular one, I'm going to embed it on the header section of my website, and also this on the body section of my website. And if I want to do that, all I have to do is to grab this code. Once I copy the code, I'm going to come to the back end of my website. So this is my website. So all I have to do is to scroll down to where I'm going to see plugins. So on your end, if you are using a website that is built on WordPress, this is what you are going to do. The procedure is the same. So, but then if you are using a website that is built on another website builder, then you might not have the same procedure with me. But then I tell you that everything is the same. So just make sure that you follow this video to the end. The next thing that you're going to be doing here is to come to where we have plugin. So let me look up for plugin. I'm going to look up for plugin right now. Hold on, guys. Let me look up for plugin. Yeah, so this is plugin. Then I'm going to click on let me just click on it directly. This is plugin. So once I click on plugin, I'm going to click on add new plugin. So come to where you are seeing search plugin here, then type WP code. So once you type WP code, see this first one. This one that says a WP code by I think Baki here. So make sure that you install, rather you install it. So once you install it, next thing you have to activate the plugin. So once you install and activate the plugin, then the next thing that you're going to be doing is to come down to the bottom left here to where you are going to see code snippets. So on this code snippet, scroll to where you're going to see header and footer. Then you click on header and footer. So once you click on header and footer, the code that you copy from here, all you have to do is to embed the code here. So click on paste to paste the code. Then the other one that is to be pasted on the body section, come here, grab this one as well to copy it and paste it on the body section. So once you have done these two steps, then the next thing you're going to do is to click on this save changes. So anytime that you update the code on your website, always make sure that you click on this save changes to save it. If not, it's not going to be effective and it's not going to take any action. So once you have updated it and click on save changes, then you need to be sure whether the code is installed correctly. So but then you can see here that it's saying optional. But it's also important that you test it to see if it is working correctly or not working correctly. So for you to do that, all you have to do is to copy your website URL. Once you copy it, you're going to paste it here, then click on test. So if it is marked, it means you have installed it correctly, and if it is not marked, it means something is wrong. But on my own case here, you can see that your Google tag wasn't detected on your website. This might be because it's not active at the moment here, so we can wait for a while and then come back to refresh it again, and I tell you that it's going to fire, or it's going to mark it that everything is set up correctly. So once that is done and everything is marked, showing you that it is set up correctly, then you can proceed ahead to the next steps. But for the sake of this tutorial, like I said, I don't want to waste you guys' time. I'm going to click on it for the last time, and if it is not done, I just have to let me make little changes here. I'm going to click on clear cache here. So I'm going to click on clear caches here. So once I clear the caches, I'm going to click on save changes again. Then I'm going to try it for the last time. But if it is not working for the meantime, I will have to proceed with the video, and we can come back later to test this to see if it is working or not working. So let's hold on. Yeah, you see that it is set to correct. So this means that for this mark sign that you are seeing here means our code is installed on this particular website correctly, and we can proceed with the rest of the video. So you see that this is optional. So without testing or not, it doesn't mean that the code is not installed correctly. It's just for you, just like a way of security for you to be sure that the code is installed correctly. So it's not like something that is compulsory for you. So once that is done, the next thing is to create a tag. So if you want to create your tag for the very first time, all you have to do is to come to this tag directly where you are seeing tag here. Then we're going to create a new tag. So my internet is slow, but we just have to wait for it. So you see this button new here by the top right. So you just have to click on it. Then you have to give it a name. I can just say Facebook tag. To say Facebook tag. So once you have given your tag a name, the next thing you're going to do here is to click on this tag configuration. So once you click on this tag configuration, then from the list of options here, you're going to search for Facebook. So I'm going to search for Facebook now. But when I search for face, you know that it's not even available here. But since it's not available here, all you have to do is to click on this discover more tags. So you click on it. Then we are going to look for Facebook. I'm going to search for Facebook here. Facebook. So you see that we have Facebook pizza here by Facebook archive. So I'm going to click on this Facebook. Then I'm going to click on add to workspace. I'm going to add it to workspace. And I'm going to click on add. So let's wait for it. So now this Facebook pizza has been added to this tag configuration. So the next thing we are going to do is to copy this Facebook pixel ID. So remember that we created the pixel ID somewhere here. Yeah, so this is the pixel ID. I'm going to copy the pixel ID here. So once I copy the pixel ID, I'm going to come here to paste it here. I'm going to paste it here. Then for now, I want it to fire on all pages. So I'm going to leave it on this page view, the standard event page view. Then the trigger, I want it to fire on all pages. Like I said, I'm going to put it on all pages for now. So since I put it on all pages for now, I'm going to click on save changes. So once I click on save changes, the next thing is I need to check if it's going to fire or not. So for me to check if it is going to fire, to confirm it is going to fire or it is done correctly, all I have to do is to click on this preview. So once I click on this preview, I have to enter my URL, the URL of my website. I'm going to grab the URL of my website from here. I don't know why my internet is so slow today, but just hold on because this video is going to be so valuable to you. I'm going to paste it here. I'm going to click on connect. So I click on connect. Now we don't have any event set up at the moment except from page view. So since we don't have any event apart from page view, let's see if the page view is actually recorded or not. So if you want to confirm, I'm going to click on continue here. You see Facebook tag fired. So for you to see that this tag is set up correctly, you see that tag fired. So if this tag does not fire, you're going to see it at tags not fired. It's going to appear at the bottom here. But since it's fired, it means that we have succeeded in connecting our Google Tag Manager with our Facebook PZ. So as this is done, the next thing that we're going to be doing right now is to set up an event on my website because this tag is just only firing on page view. But then I want people to take a particular action on my website and I want that particular action to be recorded as an event. So anytime that people click on that event, it's going to fire as a lead for me. So if I want to do that, all I have to do is to go here to create a new tag. But before then, let me show you guys the event that I want to track on the website. So I'm going to log into my website right now, which is uh digital vantage slash training. Oh my god, let me enter the right URL, digital year slash training. Yeah, so on this particular web page, I want to track a specific button. So you see that this is just the page and there's no call to action here. So for everybody that are visiting this page without taking a specific action, I will not be able to know or to measure that. So in order for me to do that, all I have to do is to come here where I have this contact us now. I'm going to click on this contact us now button. So what I want to do right now is to track everybody that will be clicking on this contact us now button to send us a message. So it means that this button is so valuable to my business and that is all I want to track it. So on your end, you need to track a button or you need to track something that is so valuable to your business. But on this contest here, what is so valuable to my business right now is this contact us now button. So I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to create the tag right now in my Google Tag Manager. So if I want to do that in my Google Tag Manager, the first thing I need to do is to create a trigger. So if I want to create a trigger, this is how to go about it. I'm going to click on this triggers. Then I'm going to, oh, okay, I'm going to delete this because I think I already have one trigger here. Okay, this container has no trigger. Okay, so I'm going to click here to create a new trigger. I'm going to give it a name. So, okay, I first need to select the type of trigger that I want to create. So I'm going to click on all elements here. So when I click on all elements here, I don't want to track every element. I don't want to track everything on this particular web page. I want to track a specific element, and that element I want to track is this contact us now. If I want to do that, all I have to do is to come here and click on some clicks. Then the click class, I'm going to select click test. I'm going to select click test here, contain, then I'm going to put this name, the test, contact us now. This is the text that I want to track. So if I want to track this test, all I have to do is come here, click on, I'm going to type contact us now. So for everybody that click on this test, it's going to fire, the event is going to fire. So the next thing I'm going to do now, I'm going to name it as Facebook. I'm going to name it as Facebook trigger. Then I'm going to click on save changes here to save it. So once I have saved this, then the next thing I'm going to do now is to create the tag. So if I want to create this new tag, all I have to do is to come here, then click on new tag. So I think my internet is slow, so let me just wait for it while it's slow. So if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, this is the right time for you to do so, because I believe that from the 0 seconds that we started to this point, you have gained valuable information from me. So the only favor that you're going to do me right now is to subscribe to my channel and also turn on the notification icon so that you always get notified anytime I upload new content like this. So it has loaded, so let me continue. I'm going to click on tag configuration. I'm going to look for Facebook. I'm going to select Facebook. Then the next thing is I'm going to copy the Facebook pixel ID. So I'm going to go to my event manager here. I'm going to copy it from here. Then I'll paste it here. Once I paste it here, then the event that I want to track this time around is no longer page view, because the first one that we tracked is page view, but now we want to track another event. So the another event I want to track right now is, let me name it lead. But if it is add to cart, no matter, like, you need to select the what is it called, you need to select the event based on what you are tracking, or what is most important to your business. So if you're someone that's into e-commerce, so you can select maybe add to cart, because in e-commerce add to cart is very important, because there are people that add to cart but they did not check out. So you can check up on those people, you can call them, get your marketers or your managers to call them and follow up on them to close them. So but in this contest I want to select lead. So for everyone that click on that contact us now button, it means the person is a lead, and we are going to be following up on the person from where he or she contacted us. So now that I have selected lead, then the next thing I'm going to do now is the trigger that we just created. I'm going to select this trigger here. So let's hold on again. So I think it's loading. So I'm going to select the trigger that we just created, which is Facebook trigger. I'm going to select it here. Then I'm going to name this a trigger, this tag rather. I'm going to name it uh, contact contact us now trigger, or tag, whatever you name it. So now this has been created. Now we created this Facebook tag, we tested it and it was firing correctly, and you see that the trigger is all pages. But this time around, this one that we just created, this contact us now that we created, is going to be firing on a specific page, and we are going to test it right now. You see Facebook trigger. So now we are going to test, to preview, to see if this tag setup is correctly done. So all we have to do, I'm going to close this window again. I'm going to close this. Then all I have to do right now is to click on preview and test it to see if it's going to fire correctly. So if it is under tag not fired, it means the setup is wrong. But if it is under tag fired, it means it is set up correctly and we can publish. So let's hold on while it's load again. So now I have to scroll down to the bottom where I have this contact us now, because this is what we are tracking and this is what we want to confirm if it is set up correctly or not. So I'm going to click on contact us now. So as I have clicked on contact us now, I'm going to close this window. I'm going to click on continue. You see tags fired, Facebook tag fire, contact us none tag fired. So tags not fire none. So that means the two tags that we have just set up are set up correctly, like the setups are done correctly. So now that the two setups are done correctly, we can use this pixel to run ad right now. So if you want to use this particular pixel to run ad, all you have to do is to come here where you're seeing submit button. Because if you have previewed and maybe you're so excited that, oh, my tag is firing correctly, I have done everything without publishing, it's not going to be effective on this event manager on Facebook business. So all you have to do is to come here to click on this submit button. If you like, you can give it a name. Once you have given it the right name, you're going to click on publish. Like, you put the name here. If you like, you can skip, but I'm going to skip because I don't want this video to be too long. So once it is published, you can come here to event manager to test your event. But since we just published it, it's not going to show yet because it's going to take time, maybe about 20 to 30 minutes. And if you want to test your event, all you have to do is to come to this test event. Make sure that you select the right piece here, come to text event. Then the second option that says confirm your website event are set up correctly, because that is what we wanted. Now we're going to paste our URL here. I'm going to type /training, then I'm going to open. So once I open, I'm going to scroll down to the button again where we have this contact us now button, because this is the only button that is so valuable to us right now. I'm going to click on this contact us now. So once I click on this contact us now, it should appear here immediately. But in a case or in a scenario whereby it do not appear immediately, you just have to wait for like 20 to 30 minutes and come back to check. You see that it's going to appear here. So you see the ones that I tested here. So this one, like, it's fired about 4 times, and the last time was 15 minutes ago. So the recent one that we just did is not going to appear immediately, but over time, like I said, 20 to 30 minutes, it's going to appear here. And this is how to set up Facebook PZ using Google Tag Manager. I want to believe that you guys have gained a valuable information from me today. So all you have to do for me right now is to click on the subscription button to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also turn on the notification icon so that you get notified anytime I upload valuable content like this. And also, if you want me to train you on how to run Facebook and Instagram ads, all you have to do is to go to my profile. You will see a link where you can contact me and we'll take the conversation from there. And if you're a business owner too and you want me to run ads for your business, all you have to do is to follow the same process. Reach out to me from my YouTube profile, and I'm going to take the conversation from there. Don't worry, my cost is affordable. I'm not going to get you to break the bank before you can get to work with me. Thank you guys, and I love you all.